Yeah, no, I'm very excited. Obviously, it's going to be my first NHL head coach game. I mean, first of all, that's or will be something special. And yeah, I thought camp went really well. There was a lot of new things we brought in place, not just on the ice, off the ice too. Lots of moving parts, but it doesn't matter if it were my players, my staff, everyone was. We were pulling together, and that shows me that we are on the right track. And so yeah, so everyone's really excited. You could see today's practice. I think it was our one of our best practice today. It shows you guys are excited for tomorrow.
Mark, when you look at the priorities you were setting for this team in training camp, where do you feel like you've made maybe the most progress over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, there's a few things I think coming together. I think that message was pretty clear. What I expect from my team. Talk about standard. Talk about structure on the ice. I think that's something they know right away. And yeah, we're still gonna make mistakes. We're just not there yet. We can't fix everything overnight. We know that, but long as we're gonna continue to get better every day, I'm fine with it. And forget about wins and losses. But so far the guys they're eager to learn and also to get better and to get back on track, just the way we want them to play. So, but yeah, that's probably the biggest one.
Marco, Jeremy Swayman has talked a lot about what he's done with himself, for himself in the offseason to get ready. What have you seen from him in the preseason and your expectations of him going forward this year?
Yeah, it's a tough question for me because I didn't know him before, so I don't even know how he was before. Because right now he's in a really good spot. He's happy since I met him. Actually, first time I called him, I remember that. He was, yeah, he's very talkative. He was smiling. He couldn't wait to get going, and he's exactly the same way like he was 2 3 months ago with me. So I don't see any difference. So I'm glad he's that way. He played a really good last game. You can see the last couple of days here in practice, he's all dialed in, and no, I'm glad he is that way. And with Corpy having another go-to guy, I think we hopefully, those guys will give us enough help, I would say, to move forward and to have a good season.
Marco, you've got 4 games and 6 nights here to start the season. As far as a goalie rotation, do you have it mapped out, or how do you go by feel? How you
Yeah,
go?
no, I'm a guy who's really not game by game, but probably not more than two. I can tell you that. And I'm not a guy who's going to map out the month of October and say this guy's going to play here. No, I'm not going to do that. Um, we're going to set probably for game one and game two, and that's it. And we'll see. So that's how I usually do things.
For you personally, a couple first, obviously, with your first head coaching game tomorrow, and then here behind the bench at TD Garden for the first time. What do you expect the emotions to be like for you? Butterflies? Like, how would you kind of categorize what's going to be like for you behind the bench?
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. I'm not gonna lie. I had butterflies my first game here against Wash. After that, it was like back to business. I probably expect that, tomorrow and then maybe the first game at home again. But as soon as you start the game, though, I gotta say, as soon as you start the game, the first 5 minutes, you're in game mode. You're in coaching mode. I don't see anything around me anymore. I just see my guys. I see guys flying around, and that's usually what happens. But we definitely will be emotional. That's for sure.
And what are your personal expectations for the group? What do you think this team is?
Yeah, no, I want to see growth, right? I want us to see us to come together, and I'm not gonna say we gotta make the playoffs or we gotta be in a playoff spot in November with this and that. No, no. I want to see us to grow. I want us to see. I want my players to play that way. We all want them to play, and get that identity back. Not just one day, not just one period. Very very consistent. And but yeah, that's my goal right now. That's it.